Hey there, cultist slayers, Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Anomaly Eldritch Guards, Episode 25, Death Chanters. Alright, so Drake, you're going to get the organs. That is what chat decided, even if you voted against it. Which is what I find hilarious. Yeah, well, if it isn't the consequences of their own actions, I know. I might even be able to rescue him in time before he, dies of malnutrition. Probably, the sad thing is I'm probably going to end up feeding him food that he hates. But there we go. So now we have this lovely rice. Oh, yeah, that's exactly where I wanted you to put the harvested rice. That's going to be a recurring problem in it. At least it's well heated enough that even with an open door, it's fine. Okay, we fed him? Yes. He's in intense pain? I mean, that's not my problem. He tried to kill us. So. We'll release you again. The re-releasing. But yeah, I'm hoping that the rice helps us with, like, year-round nutrition needs. I'm really hoping. We are about 8 hours away from another conversion, and Guero is pliable. He's kind of hating his own apostasy, but that's his problem, not mine. Moving the door fixes that? That's fine. It doesn't need fixing, as I said. If it ever becomes an actual problem... Well, okay, the one problem I see that it is leaving it open will invite vermin to mess with it. So if that becomes an issue, I'll work to fix it. Are you going to make it out in time? I'm really curious. I don't get any benefit of him leaving. The Edekin faction is permanently hostile. There's no such thing as allying them. But I'm sort of rooting for him to leave. He needs a win, or he will maybe go insane and try to murder everyone or something. So we're down to 30%. You made it out. Congratulations. You've not gone crazy and tried to murder everyone. Okay, so we expanded the storeroom. Check. We organized everything, so it actually looks nice. We also expanded the power grid and prepared the for winter growing. It's not hydroponics, but it's cheaper. Because hydroponics, the thing that I don't like about hydroponics, I mean, it's very, very efficient, is that each basin has a chance to break down because it's made of components. And if your basins do break down, the fire that ensues is... I mean, I guess you can always get fire foam poppers, but the fire that ensues is really, really hard to contain because it's full of fuel. It's full of other basins that block you from putting out the fire and then plants that are also flammable. So it's just like a big inferno. And putting a big inferno into an underground base with no venting, where the heat has nowhere to escape, is like kind of a deadly problem. So... is there still a risk of you leaving? You know, that's a good question. I don't think so. Is that why you didn't want the nice organs? Because you were worried about that? But yeah, Mikas is working on your detox lung and your detox kidney. I mean, you know, if you leave, you leave. You do have like unknown origins, which is, you know, in effect sketchy. What? Because you won't tell us where you came from? Cotton Eye Joe? Or like... you're not forced to tell us. So everybody behind the wall. Because there's some turkeys afoot. And there's only 3 of them. Alright, Swanky just called off. Yeah, where's the fun in that? Exactly. It's a mystery. I mean, hypothetically, there's still like the gray flesh threat here, but like nobody has there hasn't been even a hint of anyone sloughing off skin or anything. You know what it could do is I could do a surgical inspection on you, but I don't believe that it's going to yield anything because we don't know enough about the bioentity that is the threat. Right? It's one of these entities, but we have no idea which it is, and I would just be blindly stabbing into your body. It's not worth doing. We don't have enough info. You don't think him leaving is the problem? Yeah, maybe him refusing to leave. Do an inspection on everyone? So I believe the way it works, and I could be wrong, but I believe the way it works is until you know what you're actually inspecting for, until you have enough data, the inspections are always going to come up false, even if they are not human, because you are just probing with no idea of what you're probing for. So you need to have more information before the inspections are worthwhile. The alternative is, however, to do violent interrogation, to arrest them and to basically torture them into possibly revealing that they're not human. But we, of course, have the rule. A little flash it up. Rule number 3, no false imprisonment. So unless I know that they're the threat, if I arrest anyone and I'm wrong, that's a violation of the rule. So I don't break rules, right? We're not just going to arrest people on suspicion. We're not like the secret police or whatever. But the exploratory surgery doesn't do anything. Like, what I'm trying to say is it doesn't work. I could do it literally on everyone. Wouldn't matter. We don't know what we're looking for. Right? So all you're doing is wasting a lot of medicine, poking into people's bodies for no benefit. Doesn't sound right to me. All right, so we are going to get the organs. The current priority is organs for Drake. And then it's a little open-ended. I think one useful thing would be to get a biofuel refinery going. Sticking that in there. I left enough space in the... It's a bad temperature, but like, whatever, I don't care. Sticking that there. And then I'm also going to build a field depot. So I want to separate out some of the more dangerous explosive-y stuff for its own isolated storage so that it can't go nuclear. Hey, Scav Mechanic. Thank you for the raid, dude. How's it going? You were also playing RimWorld? Tell me about your colony. And welcome, Raiders. Hi to you too, man. How's it going? It's been a minute. Do we find more gray flesh? I don't think we have. There would be a tooltip up here if there was more gray flesh to be analyzed. We do have a detox lung for him, though. Would Red be a suspect? Yeah. And that's the other thing, is like, Red joined right around the right time to be a suspect for being gray flesh, but it's a 9-year-old girl. Like, are we gonna, like, torture interrogate a 9-year-old? No. I'm not. No one is. Not until we know. Because we're not monsters. Well, I mean, you guys are, but I'm running the colony, so I'm not a monster. All right, mortars are done. So with mortars done, research. We could do package survival mills if we want to travel. We could do deep drilling if we need strategic resources. That leads to ground pen scanning. We could get recon armor. I feel like recon armor won a last poll and I kind of somehow ignored it. We could also go for jump packs. Jump packs plus recon armor is really nice. You get, locust. What else? I'm going to include a few other things in this one. I don't know. Gun turrets. I haven't used any turrets yet, but we might want them. The prerequisite to flak armor is plate, technically, so I'll include it. It's a strange prerequisite that I don't really fully understand. And then drug production. Just in case we want, you know, drugs. And I'll also do vitals monitor. So you can pick between those 8 options. There you go. So let's see. We don't, I believe, yeah, we don't run power anywhere close to this stock room here, which is good because I don't want it to go boom. Boom is bad. We want to avoid boom. So this will be for chem fuel. Trying to keep chem fuel away from everything else. Paid volcanic winter. Yeah, I'll pull on that later. We have time to decide. And then I'm also going to move the Doomsday Launcher and the Trip Launcher somewhere less dangerous for us. I'm waiting for the detox kidney to be done so that I can go do both surgeries at once, so he doesn't have like double anesthesia downtime. Seems unnecessary. The hunt. Oh man, I forgot about that. Sending everyone out to hunt. So we can put triple launchers and stuff like that away. Probably, more than likely, these animals are gonna like skip town and get out of Dodge. You want to rename yourself? Okay. Fred. Okay, Fred. I'm ready for a critical pulse if that happens. Yep, it happened. I'm going to throw a flare on them too. So I can pulse them again. Not so effective when you're stunned and vomiting, are you now? You poor, poor animals. Don't challenge the hunt. I kill eldritch beings for fun. You, little Muffalo, are nothing. Apparently, we also don't hunt you. Why is no one set on hunt that I've selected somewhere? Oh, because we're not behind the walls. Yeah. Restriction lifted. Hunt. No, don't consume it. What you nut? Haul. 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 No, stop trying to eat the Muffalo raw. Like, it's just not as tasty as you think. Did I? Wait, I upped it. Well, that was weird. So I was like, what's going on? Because they're all like the wrong zoning. And then I check and they're all the right zoning. They're all completely unrestricted, but they're acting like they're restricted. That was really strange. It was like the game forgot what zone I had selected for a bit. Well, we have 8 little Muffalo. And the 9 one's ready. Hey, Red, you want to get the 9th? Or Ink? Ink, you get the 9th. Let's not send a 9-year-old to haul a Muffalo. Farm Girl strong? Probably. All right, gun turrets it is. The crowd has spoken. They were in the wall zone? Well, my zoning was, no, because when I double-checked back here, it was completely unrestricted for everyone. Even for, like, Sea Panda that was like, oh, can't get to it. It's out of my zoning. It wasn't out of his zoning. I don't think. I mean, there's the VOD. I can always check, but I'm pretty sure the people that I was selecting that were throwing errors that they were out of the zone were actually viable to haul. Oh, some hate chanters. I love getting hate rated. So they are growing louder and trying to drive me mad. What kind of weapons do they have? So they have some legit weapons. Some SMGs, shotguns, nothing really long range. All right. Oh, are you Tynan? No. Oh, so that's Sylvaster. What kind of... Where are you? What is going on? Oh, you're just all chanting. Oh, I know what this is. Right. Okay. Let's move. Move, people, move. Time is of the essence. Look at you, tentacled freak. I'm gonna rip your head off. Let me see you come back from that, loser. Yes, I was right. These guys have death refusal. If I don't rip their heads off, the ones with death refusal come back to life. But, you know, separating their head from their body is highly effective in keeping them dead. Gotta vamp them, you know? Gotta really vamp them. So it's gory, but they relinquish their humanity. So these aren't death refusal. This one is. This one is. Okay. So Christina and Dadford. Okay. And I triggered them to attack. That's okay. Most of the ones with the nasty weapons have been pretty well taken care of, and the ones that are left are getting absolutely housed. Oh, no, the death refusal, even without a head, it's working. Okay, got it. I'm gonna go back to you. I thought decapitating you would work. Clearly I was wrong. So you're gonna death refusal too. Got it. You don't pick up your weapon. Jimmy, put that gun down. Let's back up. Stunned. And back up. You chanters, you're pretty cyclically attuned, are you not? Well, guess what? Enjoy the vomit comet! You already death refusal. You don't even have a weapon, do you? Yeah, I'm not scared of you. Alright, you're gonna come back. And it will be funny because you're gonna feel like the printer from Office Space. Yeah, come on back, buddy. Oh, I did not notice Skyra lagging in the back. She's okay though. Inattentiveness. I mean, that's what happens when you've been streaming for 16 and a half hours. Oh god, there's a lot more of them. Alright, it's time to get going. I didn't see the second grouping. Is there animals nearby that I can... There we go. Flare. Move. Let's see, I don't... Oh, actually, you know what? I have a thing for you. Eat it. Have fun. Ugh, you lost an ear. Ouch. How many more? You know what? This is, let's stay. They might keep death refusaling, but I think we stay. Bring another animal to call. Goof, do you... Who knows meds here? Mikas does, but I want Mikas in the fight. Tequila, I'm gonna... No, I'm gonna keep everyone in the fight. I'm gonna switch Tequila's weapon to a more effective killer. Hang in there, Ink. Fred. You're gonna need some organs, friend. Alright, so temporary tactical turret. Yeah, I did not see the entire east side of the fight, so I'm fighting twice as many as I thought I was. Which is why I was ill-prepared for this. Alright, Ink's down, but there are not too many of them up left. Red, don't go out there. Alright, Tequila Jane, try to get some distance. Mikas, get Graves. Okay, Graves is down. Now, some of these guys have, they're gonna come back, but, we're making good headway here, I think. And I'm keeping an eye on people's bleed timers. Carefully. Alright, Guero, get behind that tree. Sea Panda, get behind this tree. I don't need to flay them. This is just a straight fight now. Let's have him vomit. And focus fire. Ouch. Combat commanding. so that we can land death blows. Oh, Mikas being a wimp is not good. He's crawling now too. Okay, that one's death blown. That one's death blown. Jane, you don't have a line of sight. Choke up. Guero. Start self-tending. You don't doctor, no. Skyra, how's your bleeds? Your bleeds are being managed. Swanky, you haven't been touched. Got some cursed luck there or something. Ink crawled into fire. That's maybe not a bold... That's a bold move, like not a smart one. Sea Panda's getting 2 shot. Luckily, being in pain brings in the sight focus. Patch self. You go rescue Ink. He's not on fire anymore. Jane, keep firing. Swanky, I'm gonna have you fire now that Swanky. Oh God, where are you going? Why did you move? I didn't even tell you to move. That was strange. So they used a death refusal. Ink, what is your timer now? 8. Bro, you're at 9. Just 10 that toe and you'll be alright. 7, 19, 7, 9. Okay, so that one's down. So there's just one left who has 1 death refusal. So it's just a matter of knocking them down twice. Guero, self-tend. Tequila, self-tend. So, here's his last death refusal. Who's got the... Oh. There. Don't have to keep dodging fire. Alright, Tequila, you're kind of gonna get clapped. You're in the way. Where did Mikas go? Oh, he's crawling. Panda, tend your bleeds. You're bleeding quite a lot. Jake is puking, not taking cover. Jane, tend your bleeds. Those were good hits. Oh man, you took all the shots in your leg all at once. You're gonna lose that leg. Oh, there you go. You won the fight. Alright, self-tend. I think that was the last one. Now it's just a matter of triage. So 6 hours is shortest. Sea Panda is about to be out of danger and can start tending others. Swanky is the bloodiest. That was a nasty fight. There was like... we were outnumbered like 3 or 4 to 1. Here, if you want to stop in the middle of the fight for a meal, I mean, feel free. Some missing toes. But nothing that, like, Bionics can't solve. So, Fred. Yep. And then I'll go to Goof. Swanky, you're able to patch yourself. I'm keeping an eye on you so you don't faint. Goof, you can stand. Tend self. All right, that the worst bleed has been managed. Guero, you're done with your meal, so self-tend. Sorry, Caribou. I wish I could help you. Okay, no immediate danger. Sea Panda, go for Goof. I think I can get away with no one dying here. Skyra, you're not even bleeding anymore, so use help Ink. Who, like, got a burn scar. Alright, that's annoying. But man, he took so many blows. It's gonna be harder to patch because there's many, many blows. So now it's just a matter of, like, are we gonna have a mental break or not? Because if we don't have a mental break, then I think it's solvable. I think the people the most at risk of mental break are also the most patched up. Meaning that there's less risk involved. Swanky, you're still doing okay. Guero... Oh, you have a bruise to the head. Yeah, I'm gonna start trying to haul things into cover. Yeah, Red is stargazing awkwardly. Maybe haul some stuff? Alright, let's do a quick check. Tequila at 8 hours. Alright, 12 hours. Guero is not bleeding. Goof, not bleeding. Fred, barely bleeding. Sea Panda, go tend to Mikus, who only is 1 bleed, so that's easy to manage. So the most messed up would be Ink, I think, who needs the most attention. Because he's just covered in bleeds, you know, because he tanked everything. And then Red here is just collecting guns. Who collapsed? Hypothermia. That's unexpected. So Tequila, oh, because you're a nudist. Yeah, okay. So Sea Panda, you got Mikus. Yep. So Sea Panda, you're gonna come over here and help Tequila. Actually, 10 goofs. You're 10 goof with, yeah, proper meds. And then Red, because Red's actually down, can be rescued by... or Red can be... Tequila can be rescued by Red. So Ink's bleeds are stabilizing. And almost everyone else is stabilized to some degree or another, except for Goof, who's in Tequila. Tequila's being carried in now. Swanky collapsed, trying to patch. Skyra, I wish... Is there... Maybe one of these bodies has drugs for you to snort. I don't know. It's wishful thinking. I don't think hate cultists come with pleasure drugs. So pull Ink in. And Red, you're going to have to make a round trip. Red to Fred. I haven't forgot about Swanky. The fire is coming close, but there's time. Yeah, keep tending those wounds. Oh, that's not good. One of the only remaining people having dark visions. Goof, get yourself to bed. I'm gonna have everyone set on bed rest. So Red, let's go get... Oh, Jesus. Red, I know, you're 9. It's a lot of weight on you. We do have Swanky who's on fire. Okay, Ink has only 2 bleeds left. Not a lot of blood left in his body, but Swanky is going to be looking a bit like Darth Vader at the end of this, I think. Guero is resting. Good. But sorry to do this to you, but 10 to tequila. And Swanky has been pulled with quite a lot of bad bleeds, so needs medical attention immediately. So drop him here. Skyra, if you can, tend to Swanky. You rescue Ink. I don't have a lot of other people to tend to people. Tequila, your bleeds. Oh, Guero stopped. What's going on? What? Twice now I had to like tend and then it stopped. I think it's like the crawling mechanic where they start crawling and they get in their own way. Sea Panda, you're no longer seeing crazies, so that's good. All right, the bad burned off leg is resolved. So pull him in. And then Red, you are going, bringing inking, and then you'll go for Fred. Like I said, he would look like Darth Vader. You know, I was not wrong about that. All right, days, but that's fine. As long as it's not someone who's sick. And other than the weapons that are out there, everybody, all of our people have been pulled in. I mean, they're not out of the woods. We have some illnesses. Speaking of which, but I'm going to get the tending on now. Because I think Sea Panda's well enough to do it. Yep, 70. That's pretty good tending. Do you have enough medicine? Oh, I don't know. I could preach health to probably Swanky, who's the most burned. Burns have like high infection chances. I'm tempted to just like convert, but I'm not. So Swank, here you go. So that's good tending. Time to get Goofs tending. Very good tending. So Skyra needs med treatment, Guero needs med treatment but is wandering, and then Ink. And Ink's done now. Ink's fully tended. I think we're out of the woods, other than infections. Guero's back in bed. I'm administering Flake to Skyra. That should help. Yeah, this will help your mood for sure. And then it's a matter of like just keeping people fed. Mikas, you made it from bed. You are badly malnourished, so I'm going to feed you. Luckily, we do have some meals sitting around. So a lot of it is just food. Sea Panda, let's have you eat real quick, and then you go back to it. I know, sleep is at a premium. So starving would be Ink, Swanky, Red, and Tequila. So who's in the mood for a throne speech? Kidding. Swanky needs infection treatment. Oh, rare thrombos. Yeah, I'm not about to get in that fight. Now, Goof, right in the middle of being fed, got up and decided, you know what, I'm feeding myself. I think everyone that needs tending is tended. Nasty. Nasty fight. They can't run away from the speech right now. That's true. I do have a captive audience. His infection for his arm is... he's not going to keep that arm. Right. 79 over 50. That arm's going. That eye's fine. That's rescuable. Sorry, Fred. One arm, one lung, one kidney. You could be the $1 million man. We'll put you back together. All right, well, at least you don't have an infection. 98% immune, so you're okay. You are advanced there. Mikas is already on his feet. Mikas can start working on bionics, which we have researched to put people back together better. Luckily, we have like a huge amount of buffalo, so that we have food supplies. Now, I know I'm going to be hit with a bunch of break risks, but I think we're kind of out of the woods. And no one died. Still a med emergency for Fred, but that's just blood loss extreme. And he doesn't have well, he's already sedated, so... Oh, well, Mikas is not... What's your status? Yeah, I'm going to wait till manipulation's a bit higher. Yeah, I was thinking Fred's unconscious, is it worth putting organs in, but my surgery success chance with low manipulation is not going to be good enough. I was thinking that exactly. Swanky needs to eat. Alright, I think it's pretty reasonable to be like, hey, everyone that survived that crazy raid, just take the time you need. We're gonna get some good catharsis, though. And look at that rice, it's coming out. Alright, Mikas, while you're up. Now, there's one thing I want to do, Mikas. Go get some of this, our stuff back. It's one thing to survive the fight, but it's another to not have the weapons to survive the next one. And, you know, I'm concerned about the next one. I think your crossbow got hauled. Yeah, your crossbow got hauled. So, grab this one, and then load the other stuff in caravans. Anything of theirs worth value. Take the SMG. That's about it. I think Red got most of the other stuff. Like pump shotgun, I don't really care. It's not. Weapon has terrible resale value. Like in general, weapons have terrible resale value. Where you can only sell them for like 1/7 of what they're worth. So scavenging a battlefield for weapons is pretty worthless. Thank you for tuning in to RimWorld Eldritch Guards, which originally streamed live on Twitch April 13th and April 14th as a marathon, but not a miniseries, which means this series will continue sometime in the near future. If you have any feedback or questions, let me know in the comments below, but please no spoilers for the people reading the comments. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. And if you would like to join my online gaming community on Discord or Patreon, links can be found in the description. Thank you so very much for watching, and a special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel and made it all the way to the credits. Thank you so very much. I hope to catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Farewell, my fellow Eldritch Guards.